I want this blow dry to say, I know who I am. You know, I love all my babies and I don't like them to get jealous. Look at the shine.
It's the best it's looked in probably forever.
Sweet. Welcome back to Space NK's YouTube, one of the best YouTubes around if you ask me. I'm your special guest host, Jonathan Van Ness. I'm the founder of JVN Hair, and today we are going to style this gorgeous hair, which we actually just did. So if you want to find out how to use blowout milk and an air wrap, this video is for you. We're going to do a gorgeous little blow dry on Tilly today. We're going to use blowout milk. But I also like a little conditioning mist. You know, I love all my babies and I don't like them to get jealous. But I do like a little conditioning mist, especially on hair that's a little on the lighter side. It just gives it like a little extra protection, a little extra layer of love. So just a little bit of this. This has tremella mushroom extract, which is a really interesting ingredient because it holds like 300 times of its weight of water. So it really helps to like seal hydration into the hair. Okay, now blowout milk. Have you ever used blowout milk?
I actually haven't.
Oh my God, don't worry, it's okay.
Many.
Don't worry, you don't have to be, you're not in trouble here. I'm not the principal. I'm a cool mom. I'm not like those other moms. I'm like a cool mom, you know? That was like 1.5 pumps of blowout milk. Not that much. Mm-hmm. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna rub it up in our hands. I like to start on the mid-lengths. This is a little hair vocabulary for you. Mid-lengths is mid-length to ends. So I like to do mid-lengths to ends first.
So is that like from the ear?
Yes. Yeah, but it could be different because like if your hair is like really long, then your mid-lengths would be down here. If your hair is really short, it'd be up here. So, but in your case, yeah, it's like ear-ish. So I'm putting it there. Then I'm gonna put the leftover on this top of her hair. Then another important thing for any style, after you've applied product on wet or damp hair, you do want to brush it through. And you do that to ensure that you have equal distribution of the product all over the hair. Because not only am I a jealous lover, so is your hair. And your hair doesn't like it if some of the hair gets it and other hair doesn't. And this ensures that you have like even distribution of the product throughout the hair. Oh, also, we're gonna use an air wrap, which we're obsessed with. So we're gonna go high heat, high pressure, and we're just gonna get some of the moisture out of her hair. We're dry enough. We really wanna make sure, especially on a voluminous blow dry, that we are getting that scalp nice and dry. If the scalp's got any wetness or moisture in it, your set is not gonna hold. I really do like to pin the front and the back away from each other when I'm styling my own hair. It just helps you kind of not get lost and keep everything like more in order. So because we want some volume on Tilly's style, I'm gonna pull this section away from her face and that's gonna give us some really good lift. Going away from her face. Away, and see how I got her ends out? I love them. I want this blow dry to say, I know who I am. And like when we know who we are, we have volume right here, which is why we're clipping this. Okay, this is like the most important section. So we clip it so that it can just be like, bam! It's like, don't you ever talk to me like that. You know? Hopefully it's not one of those nights, but just in case it is. So shiny. Oh yeah, you used Bond Gloss on it, didn't you? Girl, I can really see it so shiny.
It felt like an experience when I was using it as well.
I love that. One thing with Dysons is if you're having a hard time with it, it probably means that your section's too big. So make your section smaller and then it's easier.
You put tension on it.
I do put a little tension on it. And the other thing with Dysons are, I really think that they work, this attachment, but I also think that the curls last a lot better if you pin them up. And that's not just the Dyson, that's really true of anything. You might notice that like a curling iron might hold the curls a little stronger than like what a Dyson does. And that all comes down to heat and like the temperature that you're setting the hair at. And it's kind of nice to not have to set the hair on as high of heat as a curling iron, but that means that the curl might fall more. So just to prevent that, clipping it up will like keep the shape longer. Slay.
had a question.
Sure.
I wash my hair. Probably I try to every 5 days. I try and make it as long as possible, maybe even a week.
Uh-huh.
But then if I'm doing at least 2 days of like slick back,
Yeah.
then should I just be washing my hair more so then I have it down?
So how many days are you wearing it slicked back? A week?
Let's say I'll probably have like 2 days down and then I'll have it up.
Yeah.
I try and like slowly transition, like half up and then fully up.
Or if you do slick it all the way back, like the next day take it down and do like a center part so that it's like slicked down.
Okay, got you.
I think slicking it fully out of your face, it's a lot of tension on your hairline.
Yeah.
And also, like our pre-wash scalp oil would be especially good for you.
Yeah.
On the days when you do wash, because that'll just help to like make sure that it's removing any excess buildup.
Yeah.
I think that in your routine makes such a big difference. It helps your hair be longer, stronger,
Yeah, that's
more
my goal
resistant
for
to
the year.
breakage. Do you sleep with your hair up or down? It's okay.
Mostly up.
That's good. You want to sleep with it up.
It's like
And a silk scrunchie.
sometimes.
Silk scrunchies are the best thing you can do.
I know.
And then just try to make sure that you don't do like the world's tightest top knot. It should be like a looser top bun.
Yeah.
And a silk scrunchie really, or a silk pillowcase also really, really helps. So close.
Nearly there.
Now I'm gonna do time-saving technique. I'm gonna put this brush attachment on. This is what I would do on myself at home, because at this point my deltoids would be burning, I'd be in a bad mood, and I'd be like, I'm ready to be done. So I would just start brushing it. Now I'm gonna cool shot it. Bonus tip. If you have that like hair that just doesn't really like to hold a curl and you want to get a little bit more hold in there and a little bit more texture, finish off your set with a little bit of air dry cream. And this will kind of hold the wave, give you some movement, and it's just a really nice way to finish off your style. It's almost like kind of finishing it with like a texture spray, but in a cream. Okay, come on up. Oh, girl. Yeah, there we go. Not like that after this good of a blow dry, darling.
You killed the shot there.
I'm
Sorry, guys.
Ta-da! That was funny. We're gonna play with this a little more. So funny.
That's the fun of the planet. Do you do bloopers?
Does it look gorgeous?
Yes.
It does, right?
So nice.
Let me show you.
Oh, that's amazing. That's
you love?
so nice. Yeah.
The shine really is so beautiful.
It's the best it's looked in probably forever.
Ah, sweet.
Thank you so much.
Oh my God, you're so welcome, honey. Thank you so much for coming to watch. I hope you loved. I hope you learned how to get a blow dry on in your life. I hope you learned something about the Airwrap. Blowout milk is my favorite, but of course, that's my baby. But just please practice safe heat styling. It's really important. And Tilly, do you like your hair?
I love it.
I hope you have a really fun night tonight. And clap 'em. See you next time.